everybody, Luxinda here. Welcome back to the Lou. You may have already seen this done on other channels. A lot of people are doing this. I first saw this over on Ray's channel, Ray's Turquoise Turtle. It is called, I believe, the water drop method or the rain method or the dewdrop method. Basically, we're going to put some UV resin in a mold, cure it, and then do stuff. And hopefully get a really cool looking effect. The one thing I haven't seen people do yet, it doesn't mean nobody's done it, it just means I haven't seen the video, but I wanted to try this with colored UV resin. I have seen something close to that over on Tea and Art. I will link to these channels below that I'm mentioning. She put clear UV resin in her mold, cured it, and then painted on alcohol inks to get different colored droplets. So that was one effect. But again, I haven't seen anybody actually go with colored UV resin, and I just want to see what happens. One of my experiments. So I have this beautiful package of 12 different colors of UV resin from the Let's Resin folks. I ordered this, I paid for it. This is not a sponsored thing. It does come with instructions, which are pretty standard for using UV resin. Obviously, I have my resin, I have a translucent mold, and I have my UV lamp. On the off chance that the colors do show up in the finished product, I figured why not do a rainbow, since that's usually how I test things. So I'm going to get out the Roy G. Biv colors, and we're gonna see what we can do here. So here's red, green, blue, yellow, purple. Come on, orange. Where are you? Uh-oh, there's no orange. Okay, well, we're gonna go with peach then, because that's not exactly orangey, but that's what we're going to use. So it'll be a modified rainbow. That's fine. It may not even show up. This may not work. Okay, so I have my modified Roy G. Biv here, and I'm just going to, I swear, before I turn the camera on, I clean the mold completely. You wouldn't know it, of course, but I did. Roy G. Biv. So I guess I'm going to start up here and, I don't know, rainbow it. We'll just go with this. We'll just see. Are these sealed? Do I have to unseal? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to unseal them. I won't make you watch that. I'll bring you back in a sec. Okay. Unsealed. Here we go. It's really bubbly. Yeah, unfortunately the peach looks a lot like the red. A little pinker. It's pretty clear that my raindrops aren't going to be, I don't know, particularly random. There's a little more structure to all of this than rain might provide, but that's, again, it's a test. Got some bubbles in there. The instructions, if you're concerned with the bubbles when you're doing anything with UV resin, the instructions do say you can warm the bottles up and that will help prevent bubblage. I don't care in this situation. This, again, it's a test. Okay, couple thoughts. The green is virtually non-existent. They say you can mix these, so one possibility is in a little cup mix some of the blue, which is definitely obviously colored, and the yellow, and see if you get a deeper green. You could also start with clear UV resin and use alcohol inks to mix your own UV rainbow. I just wanted to try this. I'm gonna hit this with the lamp a few times until it's set up completely, and we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so these have all cured. Took, I think 3 rounds of 120 seconds each round under, you can hear they're solid, they're not liquid anymore. So the next step is to put some chameleon micas on this, some color shifting micas, and I'm going to go with Woody's Goodies on this one. So let me go get that. I have one I was going to say it's new. It's new to me. I haven't used this yet. It's not brand new. It's called Bang a Gong. Sometimes they say on the label, if you can make it out, the print is, oh my God, so hard to read. I don't think this one actually says what the color shift is, so I'll look that up and put it here on the screen. Tiny little makeup brush, and I am going to brush this particular interference or chameleon or color shifting mica all over. I don't want to dump too much powder in here, but we'll go with this one. See if I can move things along a little. Okay, now very carefully I'm going to tap out the excess, hopefully without dislodging any of my dots. I do want to try this with Aquacast, but I haven't tested my new black colorant in the Aquacast yet, so for the purposes of this video, I'm going to go with black resin. And I'm going to mix that up and pour it in, and we'll demold, and we'll see what we get. Maybe nothing, maybe something, maybe amazing, maybe don't know. I'll meet you back here when I've got the resin mixed up. Okay, we're back. Real quick, I am going to use this Alexis epoxy resin that the Alexis company had sent me a while ago. I have lots left, and this is a good place to use it. It's a 1-to-1, so I'm going to mix up 6 ounces because I think this takes 4. I may be wrong about that, but I think that's what I remember. And this takes 2. I need this for a different project, so I'm just going to do it all at the same time. 6 ounces. We'll pour. We'll come back and demold, and we'll see how this looks. Here we go. And we're back. Okay, it's the next day. This is set up, so let's see what happened. I am genuinely curious. Let's see if I can find a drum roll in the editing world. All right, at first glance, with the glare, you have what looks pretty much like it's not basic, but pretty much like the water droplet videos I've seen, like the end results. However, if you come to the side, I'm going to try and get you a close-up here. Hang on. If you turn it to the side, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this or not. Hopefully I can. I'm trying to show you is if the light hits it just right, you can actually see that they're colored. Let's try a super duper close up here. Anyway, I'm not sure it's going to show up. I'm going to try and get you a sun shot, but I can actually see the individual colors because they are not very pronounced. This UV resin was not particularly deep in color. The blue actually shows up pretty well. And I see purple and some of the yellow, some of the pink. So there's some purple and some blue. The green is, as we already discussed, basically non-existent. It was so light in color. There's some yellow, and there's the peach, and up here's sort of some red. So basically that was the experiment. I wanted to see what difference it would make if you used colored UV resin. And of course, because I like to complicate things, I didn't just take clear UV resin and mix it with alcohol inks to get the colors I wanted. I bought a set, pre-colored, but that's okay. We'll do some jewelry with that later on, and I think that'll be another fun project to do. So let's go outside and get our sunshot and wrap things up. Thank you so much for joining me today. Stay safe. I will see you in the next video, but don't go away.